What's up, Noise? It's the president of Cigar_Analogies fan club, also the spiritual advisor to David West, and the owner of Patina Cigars. And you are watching Cigar Noise Weekly.
Thanks, Mo, and welcome back to Cigar Noise Weekly. I'm Dave, your host, and this week we've got Dom with Edward 40 Hands, Rich drops knowledge like it's hot, and Ted has your Cigar of the Week. Oh, and if I sound funny, it's because I'm in a hot-ass garage with nosy neighbors. So let that top button down, fire up that patina, pour yourself a glass of liquid Swayze. It's time to make some noise. In the same week that Virginia's governor signed a bill to decriminalize marijuana, he signed another to double the cigar tax. But fear not, Virginians. California, Alaska, Utah, and New York have a cigar tax that's triple that amount. So in a race to be the biggest loser, you're just gonna have to try harder. And if you're curious, there are currently only 3 recognized states that do not levy a tax on cigars, and that would be our friends from the East Coast, Florida, New Hampshire, and Pennsylvania. In other news, you can now get your hands on the Drew Estate Year of the Rat in virtual events. Now we've just wrapped up 3 weeks of Hoya and Drew Estate events in a small batch virtual lounge. They announced that they are shipping Year of the Rat boxes to retailers to use in virtual events beginning June 1st. So there's that. Look for a link in the description to see all of their scheduled events. And now we go to Dom, who has a unique answer to one of life's common problems.
So I've been constipated for like 2 weeks, and it got me thinking, you know what are some of the bad poop experiences I've had, always with beer. So today I'm doing a little side-by-side comparison of the El Borracho Maduro, and I'm gonna poop good after this. Yeah. Oh, that's nice. If you wanna listen to Ian Reith, the founder, check out CigarNoiseBois podcast. I'm gonna call him right after this. I'm gonna be in trouble if I have to poop. You know, something Dapper does better than almost anyone is their branding on their cigar bands and boxes. Oh, it's hot. I don't know about you guys, but usually, except for the last 2 weeks, after smoking a cigar, I'm just ready to take a fat dump. If you've had a similar experience, please raise your hand. Man. So I'm not really able to touch up the burn, but this is just, look at the ash. Before I started this, my dad sent me a picture of this wasp caught in a web. Not a murder hornet, but it was surrounded by like 4 spiders. And it got me thinking, what are the necessary evils of this world? I'll go first. Praying mantises. I know they eat bugs and whatever, but they're aliens. You know, you walk past them, their head turns at you. The females eat the male's head off and they're making whoopee. Like, that's messed up. What if they allowed artists to paint the speed bumps? Okay, 1 down. Look at that, no touch-ups. It's beautiful. Garbage trucks. All right, so El Borracho Maduro, man, that Maduro sweetness, it hits. I'm hoping to finish this in the next like 40 minutes because I can't feel my thumbs. Do balloons in the sky freak anybody out? Like, if someone's walking the balloon, they let go. It's like, I mean, guys, come on. I lit this like a chump. Look at that. Look at that. Burn. Oh, my battery's at like 10%, by the way. Oh, I'm so full of love. Done. Is this okay? Oh. It's tough to say if I have a favorite. I think I'm still swinging now towards the El Borracho Maduro. Smoke Dapper. It's good stuff. Time to pee.
Thanks, Dom. Be sure to check him out on Instagram at cigar_analogies and CigarNoiseBois podcast. Link will be in the description. Next up, we've got Ted with your cigar of the week.
Hey, Cigar Noise Weekly, it's Ted. I got your cigar of the week. And this week I'm going to talk about cigars with efficacy, or a cigar with efficacy, meaning it's efficient. And what I'm talking about is how you spend your time. If your life is anything like mine, I'm always on the go. I always got things to do. You can see I got a chicken coop in the background. I got chickens to take care of every day. I got a piece of property to take care of every day. I got commute back and forth to work. I got kids live close to me. I got grandkids. Sometimes I don't have a lot of time to be smoking a 90-minute cigar or even a 60-minute cigar. Sometimes I need 20, 30-minute cigar. So something fast. So one of my favorite cigars that I like to go to is the cigar we're going to talk about today. And that cigar is this one. Not the one in my other hand, this one. Viaje Supershot 12 gauge. Nicaraguan Puro. 3.5 by, I think, 54. Don't quote me. Look it up online. But 3.5 by 54. This little sucker packs punch, just like a 12 gauge shotgun. This sucker packs punch. Lots of pepper, dark espresso notes, lots of dark flavors, dark charred wood, lots of dark flavors. I can't think of, maybe some raisin in there, if I remember right. It's been a while since I smoked one because due to COVID, I found myself a little more time than usual, so I haven't had to go to these as often. But now that I'm back to work, I'm picking up Viaje Supershot. Perfect road smoke, getting back and forth to work. When I get home at night, have dinner with the family, I want to slip outside and just have a quick smoke. This is it. Nicaraguan Puro. I suggest you try them. You probably noticed a little bit of a trend. Talked about pepper last week in that cigar, and maybe it's not for you. Same thing with this week. Sorry, folks. If you're into mild cigars all the time, you might have to wait for one of those to roll up in my review. But this week, we got pepper number 2, Viaje Supershot. Nicaraguan Criollo wrapper, Nicaraguan binder and filler. Great little smoke. Till next week, take it easy. See you then.
Thanks, Ted. Be sure to check him out at Ted Runs Again on Instagram. And next, we're headed to Rich, who wields knowledge like a hammer.
Hey guys, this may come as a shock to you, but there's a global pandemic happening right now. And entering the fray to help make a vaccine is British American Tobacco. They are trying to make a vaccine using tobacco plants. They've previously used tobacco plants to make a vaccine against Ebola, which was apparently moderately successful, not super successful. But this whole thing just reminded me of the different health impacts that people have said tobacco has had over the many years. Right now, we obviously know that tobacco has many poor or negative health influences on people. But back in the day, this was different. One of the biggest reasons that tobacco spread across Europe after it was found in the Americas was for health benefits, believe it or not. So in 1565, from this book here, read it, find it, it's great. In 1565, a doctor in Seville wrote that the following things could be treated with tobacco. All right. Rottenness of the mouth. It could be a cure for any illness of any internal organ, used for bad breath, used for kidney stones, tapeworms, toothaches, a cure for poison arrows, a cure for tiger bites, and also that it was used for any other manner of wound. It would solve any problem in the human body. Believe it or not, that was written in 1565. Slightly different from how we view tobacco today. But I do pull for tobacco, doing something in the vaccine wars and trying to help us out of this coronavirus mess. Y'all have a good week.
Thanks, Rich. Be sure to check him out on Instagram at MooCowRich. And we'll see you next week with some new additions to the team. As we close our social media Cigar Noise hashtags of the week, I'd like to say thank you very much to all of our special guests, everyone that makes this show happen each week, and Tom Thurrow for sharing his musical talent with us.